Hello Aquarius, I'm Claire Louise Ho from BeHealing.com, and this is your energy update. Doing things a little bit differently from now on, this new style of reading. You'll have to let me know in the comments what you think about it. So I'll get all your cards out and then I'll give you your energy update. So I'll see you on the other side of this. So there we go, Aquarius. I've got your cards out, and yeah, very interesting energies you've got here. So starting off with Temperance. Aquarius, things are moving slowly. You haven't had patience. I think you and everybody else, but there's something about the wings here, setting yourself free from something. That is very important here. I'm seeing a lot of that here. You're setting yourself free from something. You've got a major transition going on at the moment, Aquarius, and I'm getting this energy that you're not like this Temperance energy. You're resisting this Temperance energy at the moment. You're kind of kicking and screaming. That's what I'm getting. You're going into this transition kicking and screaming. You want to hold on to the past. You want things to remain the same. You want it to work out. You want how the old things were to work out. You're wanting to cling on to that past. And that's what you're having to wait for, to set yourself free from all of that. You're setting yourself free from it, and you're having to let things go one bit at a time. So you've probably got a lot of letting go going on at the moment, a lot of detaching from people, from places, from patterns, from jobs, from all kinds of things to set yourself free, because you've got a major transition coming here. You've got that out with a page of inspiration. So what are you waiting for? You're waiting for inspiration. You're waiting for inspiration to come in. You're waiting for new inspiration. So it's like you know that you're on the edge of this cliff. You know that there's got to be a change now. You can't carry on as you have been before. You know that this is happening. A lot of you wants to pull back from that. That's why you're having to wait. But this is what it's about. That's what you're waiting for. It's some inspiration. It feels like life has gone grey for you. It's not colourful and bright anymore. You're not having as much fun. It's not uplifting you. You're not pouring creativity. You're not passionate about anything or anyone at the moment. You kind of lost your way a little bit, Aquarius. But look at this inspiration card. You're waiting for that. It is going to happen. It is going to happen. Let me get deeper into that. Get some clarity on Temperance. Why this Temperance? Why the wait? Oh, okay. Understanding and jealousy. Right. So whoever you're jealous of at the moment, Aquarius, whoever you're looking at and you're thinking, they're so lucky, I wish I had that, I wish I had what they have, or that kind of relationship that they have. Whoever that, and jealousy is a natural thing, like we all feel it. But whoever you're focused on and whatever it is that they've got that you're jealous of, that's where you're headed. And so it's about you getting on the same page as that. And so the only reason that we ever get jealous is because we see something in someone else that we don't think we've got inside of ourselves, that we don't think we can have ourselves. Well, you can have it yourself, but you're not getting it yourself at the moment when this jealousy energy is there. You're pushing it away from yourself. And so there's an understanding to be had here. You're waiting for this understanding that you're headed toward bigger things. This is like saying maybe you've got no passion at the moment, no goals, no big goals. You've not got any any direction. It all seems a bit flat and grey, this energy to me. But you've got this brightness, this passion coming in. Right now, you've got to understand who you're jealous of, why you're jealous of them, and what that is saying about you and your path forward. Because you've got to find that within yourself, and you've got to believe that it is available to you too. You can have those things too. You've just got to be on your path to it. That inspiration is going to come in if you open up to it. I mean, we can always shut ourselves off. We can always hold ourselves off from good stuff. Right, a lot of this is about abundance. It's about you making coin. It's touching that. It's maybe your finances have taken a nosedive, and that is what's provoking you, pushing you into this change, these changes that you've got going on at the moment. And then, so really notice that, where your jealousy is at the moment. Don't pretend you don't have any. We all do. We're all human beings, and it's a really good sign. Jealousy is a really good sign, because it shows you you're headed toward that kind of thing too. You wouldn't even be able to experience it. You wouldn't have them in your reality, or that thing within your reality, even in someone else, if you weren't headed toward that too. So understand that whatever you're jealous of, you are on the path to that, or you could be on the path to that too. You just need to let go of that belief that you can't have it yourself, because you can have it yourself. You can't have it yourself now in the circumstances that you're in now. There's a new path, and you need to find that inspiration. So there's going to be a spark inside of you at some point that will inspire you, and you'll have these big goals, and you'll move toward whatever it is that you want. But right now, the abundance isn't there for you for a good reason. It's pushing you into that. And this is also saying too that inspiration is going to come through when you release some of your abundance blocks. So stop telling yourself that you don't want that stuff, because if you're jealous of someone else, you actually do want that stuff, and it shows that you are actually on a path to that. Your higher self wants it for you too. So it could be that you're not inspired because you're not even focused on abundance and wanting great things for yourself. Like, if you started focusing maybe more on the material world, well, I want like a mansion or something like that, whatever it is that you want, then that would lead you on that path to some creativity, to something passionate for you to create, and then that will give you that spark of life that will bring you joy and all of that too. Because to clarify all of this, what's really behind that is creativity. So it feels like that you don't have creativity, you don't have a spark of passion, you're not waking up in the morning excited and creating something like, yay, I can do these things today. You haven't got that, and so you're probably a little bit flat and grey at the moment. Waking up in the morning going, oh God, another day. Looking around you, there's all these inspired people doing all these great things, getting abundance, and you're like, oh my God, I wish I had that, but you're not in that creative space to do it. This is where it's leading you. It wants your higher self, and the universe wants you to get tapped into your creativity again. It feels to me like you were on a path, Aquarius, for a little bit too long, and you kind of lost sight of why you were on that path in the first place. You lost the spark of the passion that you had. You've lost the creativity. Maybe think back to the time when you got on the path that you were on right now, the abundance path in particular, so the job or however you're making money, however you've been making money. Just think back to the start of that, because there's a key in there. You will try and remember how you felt and the passion that you had then, and the creativity and what you wanted in your life then, because you had a spark there. So what more about this creativity? It feels like the universe wants more from you, Aquarius. It doesn't want you to be stagnant. It doesn't want you to stay in this stagnation pattern. Maybe you're on a downward spiral at the moment. When you hit the bottom, you'll spiral back up. And I really feel with that abundance card coming out, it's that's your tower, is your money, forcing you into a change now that you could have made anyway if you were inspired. If you were inspired to be creative, or if you were inspired to go for some bigger goals in your life, like a mansion or something like that. So I am good enough and initiate. You're not wanting to start things off. It's like you've settled. You've been settling for whatever you've got. Like, this is my lot. I'm not going to do anything else now. I'm not going to strive for something else. And that's what has caused this creativity block. You're not feeling good enough to start again, but you're being forced into it. Sorry, but you're being forced into it. You've got to start again. You've got to recreate yourself. Doesn't matter what age you are, you can recreate yourself at any point. When our life isn't ended, and life is about creativity, it is about abundance, it's about love, it's about a lot of things. You're not at the end of it yet. You're still here, Aquarius, and so you are good enough to initiate something new. Now you've also got the Four of Pentacles here, And this is someone who's just like clinging onto a stuff, just clinging onto a purse there. It's like, this is mine. This is not someone that's generous. This is someone that's holding what they've got, holding on to what they've got, not wanting maybe to spend the money, wanting to hold on to what they've got. This is someone clinging to the past, someone that doesn't want things to change. Yeah. And as I said, those pentacles, they're going to fall away, or someone's going to come along and steal them. They're going to go missing somehow because the universe doesn't want you to cling on to that. It doesn't want you to cling on to the old. So you're hanging on in there, but you need to let go. You need to let go. You've also got the Lovers card out with this. So there's also people to let go of as well. Specifically, a lover. You've got to let go of that. Clinging. You're clinging. You're clinging to the past. You wanted something to be different than it was. It's so interesting, because I just did Pisces reading, and they got these two cards out, exact two cards, in exactly the same place as you. So maybe you've got some of that in your chart, some Pisces in your chart. You might want to look at that too. But yeah, you're clinging to a past lover, something that should be over, something that's maybe toxic to you, someone that's toxic to you. You're wishing that you could have made it work out. It's just because you're clinging to the past. You don't want this change that you feel is coming in. You don't want it to happen. You want to stay in your comfort zone. That's what's going on. So you're clinging to your pentacles. You're trying to cling to an ex, or you're trying to stay in a relationship that you shouldn't be in anymore. And it's all that same clingy, I don't want anything to change kind of energy. But you're going to be forced into it. You're going to get a Tower moment. Yeah, I don't have the Tower card out, but I'm very much feeling that energy here. So Four of Pentacles, let's get some clarity on that for Aquarius. What's the Four of Pentacles about? Yeah. The very foundation of who you are is changing. And this is about you getting back to basics now. It's about you letting go, not clinging so tightly to the past like that, about you letting go, simply finding out who you are now, because you've evolved through everything that you've been through. You're not the same person that you were when you chose that relationship. You're not the same person that you were when you chose that job or that work that you were doing, that I feel like you were in a long time, however you were getting your money. You're not the same person as that anymore. And so your life is being simplified. Things are being taken away from you. Even though you're trying to cling to it, it's going to be taken away from you. The universe is forcing you into change now. And for you to simply realize that you're not that same person anymore, and you don't need to be in those same patterns anymore. You can reinvent yourself. This is all about reinventing yourself. Why the Lovers? What's going on here with the Lovers? Yes, I mean, I picked out a couple of cards about your love life here as well, and so I'll go deeper into this later. But listen, listen, Aquarius, listen. You got the Lovers here, someone that you shouldn't be with if you're in a relationship with them, someone you're trying to get in a relationship with, or somebody that an ex that you're clinging on to that you shouldn't be with. Just like, listen, they're causing you pain. Listen to that. And your thoughts about it, that it should work out, that they should be the right person for you, that you should be able to heal this, that you should have been able to make it work. It's not true. Or that they should be with you if it's someone that you're trying to get in a relationship. Listen to what it's doing to you. You're choosing pain. You're choosing pain in all of this. This clinging is choosing pain. The waiting and the jealousy is choosing pain. The clinging on to how you were getting money before, not wanting things to change, it's choosing pain. The not being creative, that's choosing pain too. Because when you're creative, you'll be full of joy and inspiration and feeling really good. So you need to listen to yourself and what it's actually doing, because you're choosing pain. In relationships there, you're choosing pain. So what's really behind this is retreat. So this is like the solution to this, is to retreat your energy. You need to retreat your energy from the way you were making money, from trying to cling to things to trying to cling to people. You need to be by yourself for a while. You need to retreat completely, spend some time by yourself. You've got a major transition about to happen. You're being pushed into it now, and the more you can love and nurture yourself and be alone and just be ready for it and just drop everything. You need to let go of everything and everyone now, because I feel like a big change is coming in for you. So why retreat? Because look at this, you've got be artistic and who am I? You've got creativity. This is side by side with creativity here. You've got creativity inside of you and you've not used it lately. You've got all this creativity and yeah, you're not channeling it into anything. You've lost your spark. And I think it feels like you lost your spark gradually. It's not a quick thing. But with a sparkless person, someone that hasn't got that spark, that that creativity, that passion inside of them. They're going to attract naff abundance, naff relationships, just very uninspiring stuff all around. And so this new beginning that you've got, this recreation of yourself, it's about finding those parts of yourself, bringing it back again, bringing your passion back, bringing your creativity back, bringing yourself back. It's like you need to be reborn again, or just remember who you are, who you were. Because you've got 8 of Cups here. Moving on. Eight of Cups is all about moving from what is dark to the light. There's a sunrise there. You're moving on to better times now, but you do actually have to walk away from it. There's a burning cup there. That is like the past lover. That's the ex. That's the person you're trying to get into a relationship that you shouldn't be with, or the ex you're holding on to, or the relationship that you're in that you shouldn't be in anymore. It's on fire. It's a cup. It should have liquid in it, but it's actually on fire there. So that's the pain, it's the darkness, all of this. You need to walk away from that now. You need to really feel the past. You've clung onto it so long, it's got darker and darker and darker and darker without realizing it. Have you ever done that? Like sometimes I could be working on something, the sun goes down, and then I look up from my computer screen, and it's dark. The room's gone dark, and then I've been straining my eyes, and it's only when you actually get up from that and you walk away that you realize how much it's been straining your eyes. You've been struggling to see. You didn't notice that it got dark, and you didn't put the light on. You didn't put the light on, Aquarius. It's time to put the light on now, and to notice, oh, I've been stuck in this darkness. I need to walk away from it now. I need a new beginning. You've got some action coming in. This feels like the future path to me, this 8 of Cups, and you've got the Hanged Muse. Seeing things from a different perspective, seeing things from the perspective that the universe is bringing in what's best for you. It's not punishing you. It's not making things fall apart for no good reason. It's doing it for your own good. So you need to look at things from a new perspective. It's a kind of a fun card, this, compared to like the Hanged Man, this Hanged Muse. It looks like she could be doing some fun circus things. And then this is for a reason, you need to look on the bright side of life, to joy again, to passion again. Like, it feels like your spark has gone out, and you need to find that spark within yourself again by looking at things in a different way. Let's get some clarity on that, the 8 of Cups. Walking away from something to a bright new future, to the sunrise. Okay. Growth and forgive them. So the past pattern that you've been in, Aquarius, has caused you problems. You've been learning a lot from it. It's been for your growth, but it's not necessarily been very entertaining for you. It feels like a really dark path that you've been down, and you're coming out of that now. Hopefully you're coming out of that. Hopefully you're walking away from that now. But you'll find the forgiveness of everyone that's played their part in that. You can find the forgiveness for them, so that you can actually walk away by realizing just how much you've grown from this. And it could be that the growth path is only just happening now. You're only just realizing it now. Yes, I'm a different person now. Yes, I've grown, and it's time for me to choose better for myself now, and what's really aligned with myself now. It's a growth path for you for sure, and you have to forgive the people that you've been around, connected with, maybe in your job, and there's lovers, definitely this lovers thing, and anyone that's been involved with anything that's been in your past life. It's time to let them go now. Like, I'm really feeling like you've got to let everything go now and reinvent yourself. Why the Hanged Muse? Why looking at something different perspective? Yeah. To let go of the old and let the new beginning in. Cleanse. To let it all go and to let that new beginning in. You've got a new beginning beckoning, and it's a big one. And it's a big one, and it feels like you've been stuck in a pattern for a long time. So it's a big shift you've got coming in. Truth is what is behind this row, and so this is about your truth. What's true for you? What was true for you 10 years ago, 20 years ago, whenever you started all of this pattern that you've been in, the relationships that you've been in, the work that you've been in, whatever else is going on in your life. It was true for you then, it's not true for you now. What is true for you now? That's what's calling you now. Your truth, your life path, your true life path is different. We go through changes. We all go through changes. There's significant points in our lives that we go through changes for good reason. Again, it's about growth. It's about your growth path, and it's about travel too. So some of you need to up sticks, move somewhere else. That journey, that part of your journey is over. So it's literally the Eight of Cups. You're literally having to walk away from a place now that you've been in. And that is going to lead you to growth. This move is going to lead you to growth. And that is your truth. And so, yeah, kind of resisting that. But yeah, it's a location change. All the Aquarians are going to move. It could be in an inner move as well, but this is a travel card. So it's for the majority of you, it's a location change. Right, you've got Violet here as well. Faithfulness and modesty. Modesty is a shining light that prepares the mind to receive the knowledge and the heart for truth. This is an energy that's trying to find you. The universe is trying to find you in any way that it can. It's giving you signs, and unfortunately for you at the moment, or fortunately for you at the moment, it's all about letting go at the moment. You're not being given any glimmers of hope. You're being told what to let go of so that you pare it all back, and then you'll step into that unknown, and in the unknown, in faithfulness and modesty. So being humble about it and saying, okay, I'm in a bit of a dark space now. I need to let everything go and move forward. There's got to be something better for me here. That kind of an energy, then that's when that shining light, that's when you'll see that sunrise to head toward. You're not being given the glimmers of hope yet because you've got a lot of letting go to do at the moment before you can reach your truth. Okay, so back to this love life thing. You've got the deception card. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. Both of you are. Both of you are. Look at that. They've both got a mask on now. They're both pretending to be something. They're trying to hold something together, and it's not right at all. Look at Cupid trying to pull them away, trying to pull them away from each other. It's like, what the hell are you doing? And you should be able to feel that too, the pull. You're being pulled away from everything here, like literally everything, but in your love life, you're both deceiving each other. You're both trying to keep something going that should not be going. You're both wearing a false mask, not being true to yourselves. If you're being true to yourselves, you'd feel it, and you'd be like, this isn't right. This doesn't feel good. It's being in the mud. It's that putting up with the things that make you feel bad, just to be in your comfort zone, clinging on to someone just because of their comfort zone, even though they're really hurting you. It's like letting someone punch you in the face repeatedly and saying, no, it's all right, we can work this out. No, you can't. Yeah, so go for it. Self-love. You need to love yourself, and you need to go for actual happiness, something that's going to make you feel good, not something that makes you feel bad. You've been choosing what makes you feel bad, Aquarius, in your love life in particular. So you need to love yourself first before you get into a relationship. Get into another relationship now, Aquarius, you're going to be in the same pattern. You're going to choose the same old crap again. So don't do that. Just go for it and do the self-love thing first. When you've got your life in order and you've got a whole new beginning here, you've got a whole new life ahead of you with a lot more passion, a lot more joy. It's going to take some time. Then the relationship will come in. You've got to do it by yourself first. Now this one that you're letting go of, it's a past life relationship. So you will feel that bond with them. You've known each other before. You've been in the crap together before. That's why you're feeling that compulsion. But it's a lesson. This relationship is a lesson. Even though it's a past life relationship, it's like someone that you've been in relationship with over and over again, but it's never a good one. Yes. Don't worry about it. Let them be a friend. Just like break it up. Just let them be a friend. Just because you feel that strong connection, it's a pain connection. It's a wound mate. It's a past life relationship. Yeah, but it's not a good one. It's not a positive one. Maybe this is the lifetime that you can let that go and not keep on getting back together and getting in the crap together again, just because you feel that connection. So yeah, don't worry about it. Let them go. Let it just be a friend. That could be difficult to do, especially if you've been lovers with someone. Maybe easier to do if it's someone that you're trying to get in a relationship with. But just don't worry about it. Let it all go. I mean, really, let everything go now. You do have a bright new future ahead of you, but it's all about the letting go. At the moment, setting yourself free, as this first card said with the Temperance there. You're waiting on setting yourself free. You kind of got these wings behind you at the moment. The universe is trying to lift you up and take you somewhere else, but you're clinging. You're clinging onto your purse there, you're clinging onto people, you're clinging onto a place, you're stubbornly not wanting to move from any of it. even though it's all so painful for you at the moment. It's going to get more and more painful until you let go, and then there'll be a bright new future. That's when your signs will come in for this bright new future. So there you go, big change for you, Aquarius. If you like this reading, please click like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. What did you get out of that? Do you like the new style of readings as well? There's any energy update for you. If you want a private reading with me, go to behealing.com. You can also sign up for my mailing list there and get another get a $5 voucher for doing that. And I have a half price reading sale every weekend as well. So if you are interested in getting a reading with me, check out on behealing.com what the half price reading sale is. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.